Options trading is incredibly difficult. I'm going to be brutally honest with you about that. But it is really rewarding once you figure it out because you can leverage yourself and you can make money in any direction that the stock market goes. So for this year in this bear market, I've made about 60% year to date. And I feel on top of my game right now. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing 4 keys to becoming a successful trader in any market. The first biggest improvement that I made in my trading has been position sizing, also known as risk management. And the big thing about risk management is you need to determine how much confidence you have in the trade and allocate your risk accordingly. But you also have to keep an open mind in case you're wrong about your trade. Obviously, things can go horribly wrong, and this is where that risk management comes into play.
Come play with us, Daddy.
You shouldn't be putting up 100% of your portfolio, even for your most confident trades. For me, the most that I'm willing to put up on any given trade is around $2,000, and I have about a $75,000 portfolio. So this is a very small position compared to the overall portfolio. So even on my most confident trades, I can lose up to 30 to 40 of these and I wouldn't go bankrupt. And this risk management will help you to keep your buying power high, keep you from imploding your account. And that is probably the most important thing that you can do as a trader, is to keep your head above water, make sure you don't drown, because the longer that you can survive, the more that you can learn about your trading and the more that you can improve. And probably the second most important thing that goes into your trading is going to be psychology. And I feel like this gets overlooked, especially in our society, because basically society, social media has glamorized depression and anxiety and made it the normal, when it really shouldn't be. You should be, open-minded. You should be happy in your life.
Love yourself. Accept yourself.
Obviously, society is kind of working against that, but it's important that you work on yourself. It's important that you work on your mental health as well as your physical health. For me, I've been focused on my physical health over the last couple of months. I started doing pull-ups every single day, which really gave me some sort of purpose in life, something to look forward to, which ended up improving my mental health. So improving my physical health helped me to improve my mental health. And another thing that I've started doing recently is also listening to psychologist podcasts. I really like Dr. Gabor Mate, and I know this is really off topic, but again, I feel like this is something that's extremely overlooked whenever it comes to trading. Trading psychology is one of the most important things in order to become a successful trader, because if you're not right in the head for whatever reason that it might be, if you're stressed about your relationships or you're stressed about your health or whatever it might be, then that is going to translate into your trading, because you're not going to have a clear mind. You're going to be worried about something else. So whenever you're opening your trades, you're not going to be in the best mindset. But once you get into the right mindset, then again, you'll have an open mind. You'll be able to change your ideology in case the trade goes against you at some point during the trade. And that will make getting out of that trade that much easier. So this is why psychology is way more important than traders like to give it credit for. And this next key for trading kind of ties into the first one. Experience is incredibly important whenever it comes to trading. And obviously, if you're new to trading, then you're not going to have the experience, but this kind of ties into having enough buying power, keeping your head above water by being able to manage your risk properly. So once you're able to keep your head above water and continue to trade, you're going to learn new things about trading. It's all about experience, and it's all about your experience, because on this channel, I've only given my experience with trading. I've given the things that I've experienced over the last 3 years of trading full time. And I've gained enough experience, enough knowledge from just trading every single day, probably about 3 times a day as of recently. And this has helped me to build the knowledge base that I have whenever it comes to trading. And obviously, I'm not where I want to be, and I probably will never get to where I want to be. Nobody is perfect. And nobody ever will be perfect, but all we can do is continue to improve ourselves, learn new things about our trading, and this will help us to become an expert in this field. And I'm in no way saying that I'm an expert. I still have many years in order to qualify as an expert, but I'm a lot further along than whenever I first started trading and didn't really know anything about the stock market. So hopefully this can serve as some inspiration to you. Again, keep your head above water, continue to trade day in and day out. I know it's going to get hard at some times, but as long as you keep at it, you will become a better trader for it. And the last key in order to become a successful trader is being able to keep an open mind. And this is something that I've really struggled with over pretty much the entirety of my life, because we live in this society where everybody has different ideologies and they're so different from one another. But it's important to recognize whenever you're wrong about something, because if you can recognize before things get really bad, then you're going to save yourself from larger losses. With options trading, we all know that we can lose whatever we put into our trade. It's not like stocks, but with options trading, we can prevent larger losses by keeping an open mind, being able to recognize whenever we're wrong, and being able to change our mind. There's always going to be new data that's coming out that could disprove our theories that we have about the stock market going up or going down or trading flat, whatever direction you choose. So be able to take in that new data, be able to recognize whenever you're wrong about a trade, and don't let it be a max loss scenario. Try to cut your losses the best that you can by keeping an open mind. And again, all of these keys will help you to become a successful trader. Hopefully you found this video useful. Thanks for making it all the way to the end, and thank you to all my patrons for their support. And as always, remember to stay positive, stay green. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.